Hello, I'm now at a station where I'm going to watch the temperature of water as I heat water in a water ice mixture. And I'm going to put this together. I've got a beaker here. I'm put some ice cubes in it. Then I'm going to add some water. I've got Lab1 running here. And I need some smaller pieces of ice here. I want to put a good amount of ice in. All right, and I'm going to add some water to this. So we have a mixture of these two. I have a stirrer here. And that's just going to stir a little bit. And it'll get better when we start melting some of the ice here. I'm going to stick my probe in here, which is reading about room temperature right now. And we'll fix that in there. And we'll see our temperature here is going down. And we're going to get this kind of going. Let that kind of settle down. So it's getting close to zero, and I'm going to start collecting data. So I click to collect, and I'm going to start heating. So I'm going to put this on the highest setting, so this doesn't happen to take too long. So it's on high now. We'll let that heat, and we can actually get our stirrer going quicker. It makes less noise if I have it right in the center. And we're just going to get really going. And we're going to heat it. So our temperature now is at 1. Still going down a little bit. It's coming to some equilibrium, especially when we start getting this to really stir the whole thing up. So there we are, stirring our water. We can even let our temperature probe get further down to the bottom. Let's stir more. And we're about 0.8, 0.1, and we can't even vouch exactly for the calibration of this sensor. So it's quite close to what we expect. It's within a degree of our zero temperature. Okay, so we're going to watch this as our ice melts and our hot plate warms things up. Okay, here's a little check-in with some of our ice is still present, and occasionally it gets sent down into getting engaged with some of the cubes get knocked around by the stir bar, and this shows a little bit of change in temperature. So we've got our ice is more melted now, and it's doing some fun dancing inside the beaker. Our temperature is still pretty level. It has creeped up just a little bit. I raised the thermometer a little in here, so it's up near where the ice is present. And we got it stirring about as fast as we can. Try to make the temperature as uniform as possible in the beaker. ice is virtually gone here. There's just a tiny little bit available in there. And now I'd say it's gone. And we see our temperature starting to take off. It seems to have, oh, it's still going. I think it's taking the point every half minute here. Yeah, so it looks pretty like a linear increase in temperature, and we'll check in with this in a moment. You can see that we need to change the scale. I can even do that right now by clicking on the top number here and making that a little over 100, and now we can see another picture of how this is going, and we'll check in a moment. Here's our beaker stirring away, being heated with just water in it, and you can see our picture here. You can see the temperature's almost 50 degrees, or about halfway to the boiling temperature, and that's our picture so far. It looks like we probably can expect in another 4 minutes, if it keeps on this linear pace, to be close to 100. Another video check-in. Now our temperature is near 75, and it's continuing to go up. So we'll check in when we get closer to 100. Alright, we clearly have boiling here, and here's our curve, and we'll let it go a little bit further just to see how things go for a few minutes, but that is going from a liquid water ice mixture to just liquid to a mixture of liquid plus vapor. Okay, so we check in a few minutes later. We are still boiling, and here's our picture of our curve, and that is a pretty good representation of what happens to temperature at those 3 different stages: a mixture of liquid and solid, just liquid, and a mixture of liquid and vapor being heated.